Hello and welcome to 2 Cents Gaming. I'm your host Futemasu. Welcome to the show. Okay, so this is a new segment that we like to call Let's Talk Story. In Hawaii, Let's Talk Story just means, small conversation. Come to me, let's conversate, let's catch up, let's talk story. So I'm gonna actually be talking stories with you about things that's randomly come into my mind, anything to do with gaming and so on and so forth. But first, let me introduce to this game. Okay, so this game is called Pokemon Gen. This Pokemon Gen, believe it or not, was created by only one man called Zitaku. I forgot his last name, but he worked on it by himself. And as you can see, this server, for a person that worked on it by himself, the lighting, the fixtures is pretty awesome in general. If you don't know it by now, this is a Pokemon 3D game. It's supposed to be a MMO game once everything is created. When you see everything, it's just one stage when you go all around. So he put Pokemon here and there. So you saw Pikachu, Charmander, now you see Growlithe over here. But you see how he just made everything. Yeah, and for a person, like I said, by himself, just totally awesome. Now, with these gameplays, I'm going to play it for you once I get it over here. Okay, so this gameplay, as you can see, is, it's pretty, very standard. It's not like his mechanics for his running, his animation is very like detailed into it. But you can tell that the person is running just by looking at it. You can see his arm going back and forth. You can see the transition from outside to inside. You can see that there's something on the top over here. Okay, it's the second floor without a stair. But you can see how that this actually is supposed to be the recovery center. So when Nurse Joy is supposed to recover it for you, you can just do it yourself. But that was just, this is all like not even alpha yet. So like this is him just letting us test this game out without anything being done. Now, to capture a Pokemon is just like this, where you see this aim target and you see your range. The more higher you go, the more lower you go, this is where you aim. And as you can see there, the Pokemon, the Pokeball kind of dissipated when I missed. And that's how it should be, in all these games that you play in Pokemon. When you try to capture a Pokemon, just like in the animation, if you try to capture it and then it goes free, it just basically comes back to them in the animation. But in real life, or in this game and in the video game, once you lose that Pokeball, that's pretty much it. And to me, that's how it should be. Now, a lot of these factors that he was trying to put in this game is very should be spot on. Now, for me, this is how a Pokemon game should be. How the aiming mechanics is, how I took like 3 or 4 times, like come here now. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna show you the greatest part of it all. When you take out your Pokemon, he follows you just like a pet. Now you see him going around, coming with me, and you're like, yeah, this Pokemon is awesome. He's coming to me, and you can have him outside or inside, doesn't matter. Now, like I said, when Pokemon comes out in MMO, if it ever does come in an MMO stuff where you can play it like this, I really hope that it can do this. Now, for battling sequence, when you battle the Pidgey, this is totally action combat. You become the Pokemon. Now, you only have a 4 move set, and I don't think you get to choose in this one, but you see how everything is just action, how I have to aim for everything, how Pidgey's doing his gust attack to me, I'm doing a scratch attack. I think I can do a Leer pretty soon, or I'm just getting my butt whooped. Oh, that's Ember right there. And then everything. Anyway, this is how a Pokemon game should be. Now, speaking of Pokemon, a lot of people were saying what is the best RPG out there or of all time? And to me, my top has to be, Pokemon Red and Blue, because I started off as Pokemon Red and Blue. And if anybody wants to, disagree, that's fine. Oh, that's the Lyra attack right there. But if everybody wants to disagree with me, you can. But Pokemon to this day is still being sold out there. Their franchise is still growing. And even though if you played the same old Pokemon over and over and over, you still buy it and you still go through the same crap that you've been going through this whole time. And this what makes a good RPG, because your goal is to get this little Charmander to a Charizard. Your goal is to make top 100 and the best battle Pokemon while you battling with others. And this, I say, is the best part, the best Pokemon game you would play if this thing got into alpha or beta or something. Now, in my opinion, I wish this game also contains like an open world where you don't just Pokemon and go. If you wanted to catch Pokemon one day, then go catch them. If you wanted to go out adventuring, then you can, you do whatever you gotta do. Now, I can name a lot of RPGs out there, Final Fantasy, Earthbound, Skyrim, Super Mario RPG, those are just whatever. But I don't know, it's gaming out there. It's just always the same with RPGs, but we still tend to just be the strongest of the strongest. Now, RPGs out there, agree with me or not, the concept is all the same. If you're an RPG, you always level up no matter what it is, and your goal is to be the strongest, to be the highest level, and to be the strongest. That's the same thing with all RPGs out there, but we tend to still play it because we like that feeling of being stronger. I am going to do a news for yous pretty soon about this. There is a product out there that I'm about to kill this pigeon. There is a project out there that it's a helmet. It's out there already, but the helmet actually makes a virtual reality of your world, and basically it's a shooter game. And because of the shooter game, monsters would come up from your ground, not like it's a fantasy ground world thing and you have to fight around it or something. No, this is this is your background. This is your room, your floors, your grass, your whatever, and these monsters would come out and you would try to shoot them with your virtual gun thing. Now, my idea is they should actually make something where two people can wear helmets, and not a shooting game, but a fantasy game where your world becomes your fantasy. Of course, they got to be limited because, about the whole shooting incident, games are too, lifelike, it's too blah, 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 blah. There should be some catch or something, but to me, I don't know. That should be cool. But all in all, this has been another segment of Let's Talk Stories. This is my random thoughts that's coming to my mind. I'm your host, Futemasu from 2 Cents Gaming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, where I'll be posting up videos every Sunday and every so often before that. And just have fun out there. This has been the segment of Let's Talk Stories. I'm out. Let's talk.